This is it. A can't-miss game and a backdrop to match what is a special occasion. The fans had this one circled on their calendars long ago, and now it's a matter of who will dominate on the pitch. Top players, big characters on the big stage, a highly exciting prospect. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. It has to be! And saved by the keeper. And the keeper not thinking it through. Oh, it might be! Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players. Opportunity. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? And Bellingham, oh, nice ball over the top. And stopping the danger. Really good build-up, but no end product. Walker. Now with Grealish. This could square the game. Oh, he's lost possession. And the keeper more than equal to it. Carvajal. A really good pass. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. This could be troublesome. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside.
And he might be through here. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Good tackle. Bernardo Silva. He's in here. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here. Back underway, level pegging, one goal apiece in this game. Camavinga. On to Fernandes. Rudiger has it. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. The delivery, not the best clearance. Nacho. And teammates to play it to. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Walker. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. De Bruyne. And defensive play to be applauded. And Bernardo Silva has it. Chance to put them in front. Couldn't quite hang on. He knows he's got to react. Nice weight on the pass. And he's in. Opportunity still there. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. This to see them take the lead once again. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Nice switch of play. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Carvajal. Corner to Real as they try to press home their advantage. Now sending it in. And knocked out of there. Phil Foden. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Counter-attacking chance. Rodrigo. Now they stopped them in their tracks. And Bellingham. Still a chance. Well, threat averted. Making a bit of headway. Takes the shot. And able to close down the shot. Haaland. De Bruyne now. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Well, he's got past his man. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. What can Real do from this position? Well, disappointing end to the move. Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, it was a dazzling performance by Phil Foden in the first half. And Stuart, keen as always to get your thoughts.
Well, he was excellent in that first half. He almost ran the game at times with his passing ability. Unless he's marked better in the second period, he'll continue to dictate the flow of this match.
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Walker. Crossing into the middle. De Bruyne. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. That's a good pass. Nice looking move. And a goal! In the lead again, fully deserved.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Real Madrid have given us away. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. And Bellingham, across, lacking guile and accuracy. And the shot, and that's easy peasy for the keeper. Surely! Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Holland. Making progress. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Keeper did his job to begin with. He's trying to create something. Oh, blocked it! So half an hour remaining. And he's made headway. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. And snuffing out the danger. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage.
Well, that looked like being the equaliser for City, but they've just been thwarted by a brilliant save. Mind you, you do sense a goal is coming.
And will it be the leveller? And the danger is averted. City pushing forward with options available. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Valverde. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. The current scoreline, 4-2. From one side of the pitch to the other. Silva. Holland. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. 20 minutes to go in this one. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Crossed into the penalty area. And well positioned to clear. Jeremy Doku. City have the ball again. Camavinga. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Could be. Bellingham! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Rodrigo. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Oh, could be. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. A change in the offing for City. Playing it in. Is he able to dispatch it? Oh, so near, off the post. Angles it back. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Haaland. Oh, big chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mateo Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Carvajal. He can't hold on to it. And that is going to be all for this game anyway. A defeat, but given their previous form, they still can be thinking about the title, Stuart.
Well, that was totally out of character today. They've been really good up to now, but at least you could see a game plan.
I just wanna dance, but you feeling it. Rhythm in the trance, there's no secrecy. Give yourself a chance, have some decency. Cause I just wanna dance. Think I fell in love with the lights at an early age. Planned a big one out, got two at an early stage. We bounce back, we move. Since back then I've had the groove. You take risks when you ain't got much to lose. That's why we get it cracking, tapping, mapping, then we're back inside. Wait, here go, this one's live. I remember I was too small to ride.
Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate. The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on Tenter. Chance for Bernardo Silva. Can they stop it going in? Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Oh, what an opportunity. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. An Atletico throw-in coming up here. Molina. Marcos Llorente has it. Savic. And there the move ends for now. Griezmann. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Throw into Manchester City. Bernardo Silva. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Well, credit to him for the challenge. And a throw-in conceded. Silva. It did look on for them, but not to be. Now, options are plenty. Can he give them the advantage? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Marcos Llorente. Can he put it away? Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Depay. Now with Morata. And that'll be offside. Foden. And the ball back now with Atletico. Morata. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, might be. And a goal it is. Such a big moment for Atletico Madrid, who are well on course for success. Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Grealish. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Throw in for Atletico. And City coming away with it. Haaland could get themselves back into it. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that would have made it interesting, but the keeper has done brilliantly there. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Can he do it? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, continuing with the action, Atletico well on top. This is starting to get out of hand. Walker. And teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And slipped through beautifully. Morata. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Walker. Haaland. And he's broken free. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. This could be troublesome. Griezmann's in behind. Walker. Room to roam for City on the wing. Kevin De Bruyne. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Morata. Llorente. Now with Depay. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And given away by Atletico. This looks more than decent. Haaland. Really good interception. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Nice weight on the pass. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Morata does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, there's no stopping that one.
And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the... The ball rolling again, and the first half struggles of City were there for all to see. Can they put up a better fist of it in this half? Oh, surely. And it must be. Still could be dangerous. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Griezmann. Well, it could be on for him here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And Atletico have the ball again. De Bruyne. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Bernardo Silva. And City have possession once more. Opportunity it is. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. And he has options available. Well, that took confidence, but a good piece of tidying up. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position. Played into the box. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. De Bruyne. Committed challenge. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. So half an hour remaining. Can they hit on the break? Foden. And taking it away. Oh, this is looking promising. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Very quick thinking there. And the advantage is with City. Walker. On to Silva. Could reduce the deficit. And danger still. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Breaking at pace. Acres of space out wide for Atletico. But they dealt with the threat posed. De Bruyne. Here's Grealish. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. And to reduce the deficit. And still dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Hermoso. Depay. Could play it in. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Foden. It's a promising City move, but they took care of the situation defensively. Depay. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Given away by City. This could be troublesome. And Griezmann's in here. Chance maybe. And the header off target, but resolute defence. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, he's certainly not alone. Clears it away. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Rodrigo de Paul. Going well. He's got to score! And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Dias. Walker now. Alvarez. Could be. Oh, a smart stop. And De Bruyne firing it over. Really clever pressing. Advantage Atletico. Griezmann. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Alvarez. Well, it could be on for him here. Can he find the net? And still danger here. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Koke. Well, it's a great advantage to any... And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game.
Not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day.
Yeah, cruising around the city on a Friday night. Boy, them out patrolling, trying to find me like telling all my boys I think I found a wife. Cause I see life so different when you're by my side. I pick you up at night so you can roll with me. You ain't told your friends, but then you'll know it's me. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating on me. We can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating on me. We can keep it low-key. Cruising around the city on a Friday night. Boy, them out patrolling, trying to find me like telling all my boys I think I found a wife. Cause I see life so different when you're by my side. I pick you up at night so you can roll with me. You ain't told your friends, but then you'll know it's me. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating on me. We can keep it low-key. Tell me what you wanna know. Tell me where you wanna go. Parked on a back road where no one goes. Backseat. That no one knows it's you and me. But to your parents I'm just a so-and-so. They think I'm just a come and go, but I ain't got no common goals. Your dad knows I don't wear no common gold. Late nights on the phone, date nights at a show. You don't wanna be a secret, cause of him you gotta go. While playing Buster Red, guess I'm quick. Now I got you same defense, ride or die. When it comes to you, baby, it's to the death. Tell him you're my wife, there's no ring, but you ain't nothing less. I see your dad acting like an OG. Problem with me, oh please. It's cause there ain't a thing that he can show me. Scared of what he heard, and that's cool, but he don't know me. I don't mind if he's hating, I can keep it low key. Baby, we can keep it low key. Baby, we can keep it low key. Baby, we can keep it low key. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating on me. We can keep it low key. Cruising around the city on a Friday night. Boy, them out patrolling, trying to find me like. Telling all my boys I think I found a wife. Cause I see life so different when you're by my side. I pick you up at night so you can roll with me. You ain't told your friends, but they all know it's me. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating.
Top players on a fitting stage. That's what we're talking about. A match of colossal importance and one that has captured the imagination of it. Hello everyone. Well, here's something we say every day of the week, don't we? It's a beautiful day for football in Manchester at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Manchester City facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Rodri plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Ferland Mendy starts with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Determined defending. Valverde. Brahim. And just narrowly wide in the end. Well, Manchester City a little wasteful in possession. Well, beating his opponent. Gives it a go. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Foden. Foden. Haaland. Haaland! A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Well, the action underway again. Can City go hunting for an equaliser now? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Easy save. Rodri. Phil Foden now. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Can they convert? And the ball is loose. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Now, who can he play it to? Really good challenge. And a weighted pass in the direction of De Bruyne. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. There to take it away. Rodrigo. And quick thinking defensively. Grealish. Pulls it back. Rodri. Foden. And gobbled up by Courtois. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Rodrigo. A glorious chance. Oh, he's blocked it. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Gvardiol. Rudiger. Mendy. De Bruyne. Well read to put an end to that attack. Federico Valverde. And playing it through. And he's made the run. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Intercepting it intelligently. Brahim. On to Haaland. Oh, fancy footwork. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Brahim. Carvajal. Nice looking pass. And City with the ball again. Now the counter-attack looks on. With a real chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Vinicius Junior. And Modric might fancy it. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Just needs to steady himself. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
So a personnel change then. And the danger cleared. And Bellingham angles it back. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
And he's lost custody of the ball here. Grealish. On to Silva. Here's Carvajal. City did well to win it back. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Manuel Akanji. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Diaz. A real opening now. Oh, and it brushed off the woodwork. Can you believe it?
Well, he's hit it with power, no doubt about that, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
And Real with the ball again.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
And he read it well defensively. De Bruyne. Really good build-up, but no end product. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Manuel Akanji. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose, but really sticking to their task defensively. Rodrigo. It's with Diaz. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. He's in here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. So the current scoreline 4-2. Alvarez. Given away by City. Rudiger. Carvajal. Might be able to produce from this position. Well read to put an end to that attack. 20 minutes remaining. Courtois. Now Eder Militao. Real find themselves in a position of menace. It should be a good and fair challenge. Looking for a teammate. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And time for the change now. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a confident clearance. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Now the counter-attack looks on. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. Well, how about this? 4-3. Jude Bellingham. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Is it going to be? And it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Lewis. And running it back. Well, not long left now, but a match that City will probably want to forget all about.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents. But in key moments, they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
Can he take advantage? Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And all is well again. At one point, I wasn't quite sure we were going to be saying that.
Well, it's a good recovery, but what was he thinking? He's just about got away with that one.
Can he get one back? Can they stop it going in? And holding on to it at the second time of asking. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. And he might be through here. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Given away by City. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Well, mopping up defensively. Haaland. Hold on. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here. And so there we have it, the final whistle. And Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which